What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, I got some information. I believe it was posted yesterday, on the 19th. It was about credit card utilization, and it's something that goes against something that I've always talked about, and I wondered why. So I wanted to go through this and actually talk about it while I go through the different highlights on here, and just talk about it a little bit. So the article that I read was why this rule about credit card use could be costing you. So that kind of interests me right from the start. So we're going to get into this in just a second. Before I start, make sure you hit the like button on this video. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And I do a giveaway every single week. I give away 2 Amazon gift cards, but I'll get into all of the detail of that giveaway at the end of the video. So make sure you stick around till then. But this article is definitely something that I thought of, and I was like, why? Just why? That was my initial thought, was just why. And it talks about credit card utilization. Now, there's a bunch of rules when you think of your credit score that fall into play that are high impacts to your credit score. Payment history, credit utilization, derogatory marks. You look at those things; those are high impacts to your credit score, and you want to make sure that those are in line. I've always said that if you are below 30% credit card utilization, then you will be okay. Everything will be fine. That will be an A+ rating there. Now, what this article is basically saying is that that is wrong. The way people have been thinking about that in the past is wrong. And I think that the people in this article are wrong because the way that they're doing their analysis is not really something that I thought really made sense to me. And I understand keeping your credit card utilization is key. Keeping it low is key, but also keeping it not high, but keeping it at a certain point is also key, because you wouldn't get any credit cards or any loans from lenders if you're not paying interest. That's what credit card companies and banks want to see. They want to see that you're using the credit, but then you're also paying it off. So like you have some form of paying it off and paying interest at the same time. If you're using below what percentage they're saying here, then you would be looked at as a person that's not a valuable customer to them because you're not paying any interest. That's what banks want you to do. So that's why I think that this is kind of baloney. This article is baloney, and I'll tell you the reason why I feel like it's baloney in a little bit. So if we go through this article, I'm going to put it up on the screen, probably behind me or something. I don't know. But if we go through this article, they're basically saying that, credit card utilization at 30% is something that we shouldn't be looking at. They're saying that individuals with a 795 credit score have an average of 7% utilization, credit card utilization. And okay, I understand that. I mean, I understand where they're getting their statistics from, but are they actually going in and analyzing how their score moves based on the different percentages that they have? That's what I want to understand. It seems like they're just taking certain situations, certain people, and they're just placing them in this category by putting them in this survey or whatever. So they have an 800 credit score and they have 7% credit utilization at the time. So they're considering that 800 credit score more valuable than maybe, like, I don't know, the 750 credit score that has a 30% credit card utilization. So they're putting these people in categories by just placing the numbers and not seeing how they correlate between the two. So this is something that is bothering me. Now they're saying in this article, anything above 5% will start lowering your FICO credit score. So I'll highlight it. Anything above 5% will start lowering your FICO credit score, said Al Bingham, a credit expert and author of Road to 850. Now, these people, right, they're experts that say that, you need to keep it at 5%. A lot of times, the reason why I think, let me get into the reason why I think that this may be a little bit off. Credit card debt is at an all-time high. And when you think of credit card debt, and you think of people that, have all types of debt, bank debt, loans, they have all types of debt there. What really hurts the economy is when people have a ton of debt. So if people start keeping their credit card utilization down to 5%, it helps out the economy, it boosts the economy, and gives us basically a false number. So it's making us look like we're stronger than we actually are. So for the economy, it looks good, but for credit card companies, they won't want to loan you anything, no matter how perfect your credit score is. So yeah, it may, drop it. Let's say it does drop at 5 points. It may drop at 5 points, but is that worth it getting denied from Capital One because they feel like you don't pay enough interest because you have a 5% credit card utilization? But I understand you don't want to pay interest and you don't have to, but if you want the credit card for the rewards that it gives you, you can't get it because they feel like you don't pay interest. So you want to basically give them the false idea that you pay interest by being at 30%, even though you're supposed to be at 5%. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you look at your credit score, yes, it may affect it slightly. And I don't know. I would like to go through a test with this, but I don't know how I can physically do that. It may affect it slightly, but is it worth it getting denied for cards because of the fact that you're too financially strong, or you're showing that you're too financially strong? So this is what I look at, and this article is just interesting, but it also makes me feel like they're highlighting just a horrible point, and they're trying to get people to use 5% rather than being below 30%. So I will always be below 30%. Right now, I think I hover below 20%, but still, I don't ever get to a point to where I'm below 5% of my credit line. Now, if I had, I don't know, $100,000 or $200,000 in credit card limits, which I might actually have close to that. If I had, let's say, $200,000 in credit card limits, then it would be down to 5%. And that might be the case with all of these people that, they may have surveyed, and, all the people that this author, Al Bingham, the credit expert, has seen. But I don't know. It just seems interesting. Let me know what you think of this whole situation here. Let me know exactly what you think of the article below. I'll make sure I post a link to the article below, but I just wanted to have a conversation on it. I've always been told that below 30% is the best because it shows that you pay off your bills, but then you also hold a balance in some way. And that's just what credit card companies want to see. So in order to get approved for every card, you're going to need to have above 5%. You're not going to want to have 5% credit card utilization, and then credit card companies look at you and go, you know what? I don't want to lend to you. So that's my video, guys. Let me know what you think of this whole article here. I'll have the link down below so that you can actually look at the article. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video just because I feel like I'm not giving the answer. I gave my answer of, what I feel, how I feel about the whole situation, but I feel like I'm not giving the best answer, the clearest answer that everybody can relate to. I'm just giving you how I feel about the situation. So let me know what you think about the article. Read the article and let me know your thoughts. There are a lot of people in my comments that tell me sometimes that you want to be at 0% credit utilization, which, I just think is impossible. If you actually pay bills with your money or with your credit cards, then you physically can't do it. But that's me. They may report twice a month, and you're never going to always be at 0% credit utilization unless you just don't use your credit cards, which comes off as a negative to credit card companies as well. So let me go ahead and stop here. I feel like this article is, one-sided. I feel like it's just on the credit score side, but when it comes to the credit card companies, they're not going to give you the credit card that you want because you only have 5% credit card utilization, and they want you to use more. So that's my video, guys. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about it. Comment down below. Like this video. It helps me out a lot. Also, I do a giveaway every single week. I give away 2 Amazon gift cards at the end of the week, and all you have to do in order to enter that giveaway is just comment on at least one video for the week, like at least one video for the week, and also be subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you do all those things and you get 1 ticket in the hat, if you want multiple tickets, then just comment on multiple videos. But that's my video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to have to get out of here, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.